Good morning, everyone, and good morning if you are joining a recording. Let's get you moving. And lovely to see you all assembled as well. Just bring your arm up, stretch up for me. So we are going to start with 10 to 15 minutes of heart-raising mobility. So it's a great standalone session if you want to just get moving, but you might be a little bit, oh, can we do the rest? So we're going to start off with that. Top to toe, hands in. So just press your hands forwards. You can link your hands. Someone asked me on Monday. You can link your hands. You can just press your hands forwards. The focus on this is opening your shoulders and opening your back. So let your tail come under. See how that feels. Then bring your arms up for me. Palms up, arms out. And then lift your arms up. And something I've been focusing on is armpits forwards. So that really gets your shoulders open, out to the sides. Press those hands away and down and stretch out. And then loosen your shoulders. So give them a little shake. Really nice for letting go of any tension in neck and shoulders. Relax one arm, just give it a little shake to the side, not too violently. That's it. And then the other side, just get rid of it there. And then from here, thinking about your hips now, I just want your hips to come from side to side, a little gentle sway. Push side to side. And then a nice big circle round. So we come in and back, forwards and back, forwards and around the other way, in and back, in and back, in and back. Then from here, let one knee come up off the floor. So we're going to lift and balance and hold, and just feel that you can lift up. So we're going to pull up through the back leg, lift up through the tummy, bring your hands out in front of you and hold here, letting those shoulders drop down. And then same thing to the other side. Let your knee lift up, pull up through the back leg, bring those arms up. So a nice bit of balance as those arms come out in front, and hold and balance and lower. Our big side steps. So we're coming across, big sideways motion, over, step, across, over, and step, and step. Nice big wide steps and in, and then bring your hands to your bottom, and we just lift up. So working into the backs of your legs, in and lift, lift and lift and lower. Hands to your hips, come on down. So we're long through your back and up, down and lift, down and lift again from here, lower and lift. And then we're going to just swing one leg forwards and backwards. So nice way of getting your hip working, but also it's quite a challenging balance because we're swinging the leg rather than it being a controlled movement and having to right ourselves on that leg that we're standing on. And then to the other side, in, back, in, back, in and in, lift, lift, lift and lower. Right, let's come up to the side. Bring that arm out for me, onto one leg, and we're going to tap and lift. So your heels coming up, your toes coming down, up to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the same thing up to the other side. That arm comes up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just some fast feet for me now, please. So we're going to just pick up your heels, drive those arms nice and close to your body, lift up the chest, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, from here, let's come up to the side now. Reach up a little bigger, over and back, over and back. So you want to make this a side bend, working into your hips at the side, spine at the side, over, over, over. And then we're going to take this into a little squat down where we take the twisting punch, across and in, find that rotation and in. We twist in and 2 and 3 and 4. Once more. Then from here, we're going to just kick this leg up and push back. Up, push, up, push, up, push. So we kick and press it back. 3, 2, 1 more. Down. And then the same thing to the other side. Let your leg come up, push. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then hands to your hips, ease down, down to the knees, lift up, in. So we keep those shoulders back, down, and down. 2 more here. Lower and lower. Then hands to your bottom. Let your heels come up. Lift. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Little side. This time more of a hop. So we start to pick up your heart rate. And we add some bounce. We add some impact across. Jump. And jump. And jump. And jump. And back. Well done. Okay, roll your shoulders for me. Let's just revisit those. One arm comes up. Reach up. Stretch up to the side. And back. Reach up. Stretch out to the side. And back. In and over. Reach and over. That little pull through the hip. And reach and over. Hold into your squat. So we can take your twisting punch across. Twist, 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 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Back. Then into your kick. So we kick the leg, push back. Kick, push, kick, push, kick, push. Again, lift, and 3, 2, 1. Same thing onto the other side. Lift up, push, up, 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 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice big movement through your hip, hands to your bottom. Lift up, squeeze, in, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And then into your side jump, coming across, over, over, over. Spring, you can make it a little bigger now. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to me. Shake out those legs into our little jog on the spot. Lift up the chest. Nice big breath in. And then from here, breathe. Bring your arms up. Push your hands down. Bring your arms up. Push your hands down. Again from here, lift and lower. Okay, so next bit of this mobility, we're going to grab your light weights. There we are. Light weights, so 1s or 2s. And we will start with that upper body. So a little bend through your knees. Bring your hands forwards. Open the chest. So shoulders, heart and lungs. In, back, open, round, lift, round, lift. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. In and back. Then you're going to bring one arm up. So you add this weight to the kick. So this arm comes up and we bring the hand down towards your leg. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same thing on the other side. Bring that arm up. 1, 2. Strong through your middle. 3, 4. That's it. Nice straight arm. 5, 6. Good. 7, 8. Then into your squat. So we hold the squat and come into a punch. Forwards and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to come a little lower and then come into your twisting punch. Over, rotate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then bring your hands to your hips so we can ease down into your deadlift. Into the floor. Lift up, bottom comes out. So these weights nowhere near what you need for your deadlift, but all about that spine movement, that hip hinge. So we get the movement right before we add on any resistance. Down, lift, down, lift again. Down, lift one more time. In and lift. Shrug those shoulders, loosen those shoulders. Then you're going to take 1 foot forwards. This is the tricky one. Your hands come in here, and this is a V. The arms are coming out straight, up, lift, lift, lift. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down, and then just roll your shoulders for me, loosen them up. We're going to come back to that first exercise again. So feet hips width apart. Bring your hands forwards and up, round and lift, in, open, in, again from here, 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more, round your back, open up. Ooh, then this arm comes up. So we come into your kick, that weight comes down. 8, lift. Try and feel that we're light through that leg that we're kicking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Bring this arm up and the leg comes in. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Then we find our squat. We're going to come down into our punch. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then find that rotation. We twist across. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then into your deadlift, hands to your hips. Ease down to the knees. Lift up, down to the knees, lift up. We're going to come down and lift, in and lift. 2 more, down, and 1 more, up. And then back into that arm exercise. If you can remember which leg you've put forwards, switch it this time. Hands in, and we come up, 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8, and lower. Right, pop those weights down for me, please. We're going to get your heart rate up now. So let's come onto the balls of the feet. So as you do this, slowing it down just a little bit, and I want you to feel that you can get your heel down on the floor. You're going to feel a little bit like a gymkhana horse or dressage horse, but I just want you to feel you can press your heel all the way down so we're not constantly bunching up those calves in. So a bit of a run walk, lift up, you get it then. You can feel that full range of movement through your foot. You have to think about it. Then we start to just get the arms into this. So we lift up, lift up. I feel like feel like I'm trotting. Up, 2, 3, especially with my swishy ponytail. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then from here, taking that side jump now, we're going to take it into skater, across, over, over, jump, 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 jump. Again from here, spring and spring and spring and one more time, spring, back. Then I want you to come into a lunge. So we're going to take one foot back, lift that hip, come down. So we're opening up through the trunk, hands by your sides, and we're going to reach and lift, reach and lift, reach. And as I've said in classes this week, we've done this in Pilates this week, this is about challenging our stability. So as we shift that weight from side to side, our core, our legs have to adjust. And then back, also great for hips and bottom. Bring that other foot forwards and hold. And obviously you can take that lunge as far down as you feel able to. So come across and up, in, and in. Again from here, reach, reach. One more on each side, reach and reach. And then back to me, coming to your march, just lift up through the chest. And then we're going to just take that little side bend before we come into that again. So reach, over, reach, over, reach, over. Shrug your shoulders and then back up to your jog. So this again, heels coming down to the floor. Lift the chest up, drag the arms up. So we're in. You can hear it on the floor. Right. So we're slicing these arms up past your body. Heels coming down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then our big side jump. And again, we are jumping. So find your space. Land. Over. Over. Jump. In. Across. Jump. Jump. Again from here. Spring. And spring. And spring. And one more. Spring. And good. Back to me. Just come into a high knee for me. Lift up. Up. In. So we're lifting through the trunk. Bring your arms out, down to your elbow. So lovely standing core work. In and 4 and 3 and 2 and one more. And then back to your lunges. If you have your light weights handy, grab them for number 2. You don't want any big ones for this. Into your lunge. Find that position, down. You could come a little lower if you feel able to. And we reach and over. Reach and over. Again. Reach. Reach. One more to each side. Over and over. Step back. Other foot comes forwards. We come down. Again, reach. Over. In, and reach. Reach. One more each way. Reach and reach. Good. How are those legs feeling? Should we do that all one more time? Pop those weights down for me. So we start here. When you're ready, all about just trying to maintain the work. So not so much, which I know you can watch it. We're not stopping for breaths. If you're watching on the recording and you do need to breathe if you feel you're getting breathless, that's fine. Just duck out, keep breath back. You can pause me, magic, and join when you're ready again. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then from here, the big side jump over, spring across, and jump, and jump. Again from here, spring, and spring, and 2 more. Spring, and spring, and back to me. Then that big march up. Add those elbows coming down. In, 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 down, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Then from here, just come into your deadlift, ease down, lift up, ease down, just to stretch out through the backs of your legs before we come back into our lunge. So we're going to take a step back, down, where are your weights? Grab those weights. We come in, lower, reach, and down, and reach, and reach. Again from here, 2 more sets. In, 1 more each side, reach, reach. Forwards, other leg, come back, come down. Again from here, in, reach, reach, and over, over. 1 more each way, over, over, and back. How are those legs? Okay, grab yourself a quick drink, and we're coming back this time with your heavy weights. So grab some water and come back to me, please. So we are starting, excuse me, froggy throat, weight between your feet, chest open. Let's come down, in, lift, in, lift, in, lift, in, lift, lower, and lower, and down, and down. Can we take 2 more now? In, 1 more, down, and lift. Then onto 1 foot. Feel that weight comes forwards, a little bend through your knee, and we're going to ease. So in your 1 leg deadlift if you can. If that's too much, sit with both feet on the floor. The exercise we just did. In, and we're going to do 2 more, lower, and 1 more, down, lift. And then over to the other side, bring 1 foot forwards, little bend through your knees, down, lift, in, and lower, and lower. And we've got 2 more here, nice and long through your back, that tip through your hips, so shoulders coming back, well done. And then as you come back to me, little bend through your knees, and we'll come up, up, into your upright row. Lovely for your shoulders. 4, 5, well done. 6, 7, last one, 8, and lower. Now pop the weight down. We're going to do a moving lunge. So we take a little bend through your front knees. We're going to step back into our lunge and forwards. Back and back. Now, those of you that don't like the up and downing on the lunge, just hold your lunge, and you can do what we did before with those arms, but make it less like a dance than I just did. Or if you're happy with the stepping lunge, there. Great for endurance. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So either hold the lunge or step back into it. So you can hold for the duration. In, down, down. We've got 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and one more. Down and lift. Well done. Shake out those legs and just give me a twisting punch by way of balancing out our movements. In, twist, and twist. So we come back to your weights and we start. So we're going to do 10 this time. Come on down, shoulders back, and we are in, lift, lower, lift, in, lift, in, lift. Again from here, come on down and drive up through the chest, lower and down. 2 more now, in and 1 more, down and lift, up. So the single leg option, you can have 1 foot down, remember this one, or 1 foot lifted, and we're going to do 6, down, lift, 2, lift, 3, 4 and 5 and 1 more, 6, lift. Over to the other side, bring that foot forwards, nice and long through your back, and we'll come down and down and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and lift. Then into your upright row, that weight forwards, in, elbows high, strong through your tummy. So just almost on your toes when you do this one, so we're not tempted to lean back. Yes, well done, really nice and steady. 3, 2, last one. Up, little pause at the top for good measure. Well done. Put that foot down. So our walking or our repeated lunges, take your little bend here. We're going to do 8 on each leg. Down, up, in. So nice and powerful. Lower, lower, and 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. Down, lift. Over to the other side. In and lower. Down, down. Again from here. 4 and 3, 2. 1 more. Down, lift up. Oh, well done. And then that twisting punch across, over. Just shake out the hand. Doesn't have to be a punch. It's more about that twist and twisting it through the hips as well. Last one. Shake out those hands. So 1 more round. Let's come back to your weight. Are we ready? Shoulders back. We've got this 12. Woo. Let's come in, lift and press, lift, down, drive, in and breathe, in and again. We've got 4 more. Bend, lift, well done, in, lift, 2 and 1 more and up. Then let your weight come forwards this time. So rather than both feet, we're going to come into your upright row. Haven't forgotten your deadlifts. 2, 3, just as you get more tired. 4, lift, 5, well done. Nice and steady. The more time you spend under tension, the more effective the exercise is. 8. Then 1 leg deadlift will come down, in. Again with this one, how smooth can you make the movement? 2. So really taking your time. You've got control. Last 2. In and 1 more. Down. Lift and then over to the other side. Come onto 1 foot. We'll come in and lower and in and down. Last 2 here. 5 and 1 more. 6 and up. Well done. Now the big old weight can go down. We are done with that for today. We're going to come into our walking lunges. So we take a little bend and we come back. Let's make this good. In, really nice and upright. 4 and 5, 6 and 7. 1 more. 8. Up. Other side. In. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. And up. And then those twisting punches across. Have the legs. In. 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 Again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just keep that heart rate up, but loosen things up into a little repeater, because I know if Tamsin's watching, she'll be disappointed to get this far without either a repeater or a little spotty dog lunge. This is for you. Other side. In, 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 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Little side jump, spring. So this is up rather than distance. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Nice. Oh, the movement. Right, tap, tap, 2 jumps. Tap, tap, 2 jumps. All good for your joints. 2 jumps. Tap, tap, 2 jumps. Tap, tap, 2 jumps. Tap, tap, 2 jumps. And then up on the spot. Lift the chest. Now, as you're doing it this time, check out the hands in front. Down to the sides. Down behind you. Give yourself a little jiggle. Shake out your legs. We're going to come down to the floor now. So get some water first. Breathe. Then get your mat down on the floor while I make my special adjustments. Come on down to the mat. Let's bring it a bit closer as well. Is everybody ready? Yes. So from here, lift you up a little. From your hands and knees, just come up and twist and lower. We're going to twist and lower. Again, reach and down. Reach and down. And then just let your toes come underneath you. We're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, let your knees hover. Breathe in, come down. Exhale, let your knees hover. And lower. And again, let your knees hover. And lower. One more time, hover. And down. And from your hands and knees, can you lift and hover opposite hand to knee away from the floor? We just hold them here. And then we're going to come out and round your back as you come in. Out and round. Out and round. Out and round. Again from here. Out and out. Down onto the other side. Lift and hover. Opposite hand to knee.
We'll come out, round the back, out, round, out, round, out, round. Again from here, out, one more, out, in, and then down. Sit back. Let your bottom come back. You know what's coming. Hands forwards. We're going to come into 6 beautiful push-ups. So we're coming in, down to the floor, lift, sit back, in, down. 2 little rules that have been, not rules, suggestions that have been helping during the week. Number 1, focus on the down first. Even if you struggle to get up, get the down working for you, and the rest can come. Number 2, thighs come down last. So as you do that, you're going to just really focus on the upper body. Now I've lost track. We may have done more than 6, so sorry. Not sorry. Come down onto your backs now. We're coming back to those, by the way. We haven't finished. I know you like to know. Bring your hands down by your sides. Lift into a bridge. My clients always get excited when it's time to take their shoes off. They think they've come to that chilled out bit. So I have to give them a little warning. And then up and lower. Up and lower. Lift those hips. And lift. And 4. And 3. And 2. One more now. Up and down to the floor. And then we're going to just let your knees come up and your hands come up. Now, a little exercise we've been working on in Pilates. Bring your hands into one leg. Your knee presses your hand presses your knee. So this is really connected. And then we're going to take your leg out and in. Out and in. Out and in. So you're maintaining that control on one side. Out and out. And then change sides. Bring your hand to the thigh and we'll come out and in, out, out, out again. Out. One more. Out and down. And then over onto your hands and knees once again. So chest between your thighs, toes under. We're going to breathe in. Exhale. Knees hover and lower. Hover and lower. Lift and lift. Now this time as you hover, can you step your feet out? Bring your knees in. Step your feet out. Bring your knees in. Again, out, out, in, out, out, in, down. Sit back. Back to your hands and knees. Opposite hand to knee comes up. We'll come out and round. Out and round. Out, round the back. Out. So really strong on one side. Last 2. And out and round. Then back to your hands and knees. Other side. Out and in. Out and in. Out, in, out. 2 more now. Lengthen and lengthen and down. And then your push-ups. One last set. So sit back, stretch those hands forwards, and we'll come lower, lift, sit back again. Lower, lift, sit back again. Lower, lift, sit back halfway through, lower, and sit back. 2 more, down and back. 1 more time, down and back, and then back to seated. Oh. We're going to just bring your hands into the backs of your thighs to roll back. So roll back, feet come up, This time into your little toe tap here. Up, tap, tap, in, up, tap, in, and feet down, hands by your sides into your bridge and lower. Up and lower. Up and up and hold. And as you lower, hand to the knee, out. Just 6, 2. Press 3, 4, 5, and 6. Other side, come out. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And then just bring your knees in. Gently let your knees come from side to side, stretching out through your back. And then up to, seated. Well done. Let your feet come forwards. Ease down and stretch out through the back of your leg. And over to the other side. And we're going to just twist. Look over your shoulder. And twist over to the other side. And then just walk your hands forwards and stretch. And if you come around now onto your hands and knees, bring one foot back. So we're going to stretch out through your calf. And then other side, out and stretch out. And then as you come back, coming onto the balls of your feet, heels down in towards the floor. So we just stretch all the way down to your calves. And then we're going to lift your hips up, chest to your thighs, head and shoulders down, lift up, round your back, and we will slowly come up to standing. Give me a moment, I'll be with you. Stop swaying around. There you go. So let's just stretch up. Bring your arms up for me. Push your hands down and stretch, and backs of your hands together. And again, up, open, stretch, and backs of your hands together. And just take a big breath in here. Breathe in. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Well done today. Early morning, done. Well, it's not that early. Felt early. Stop recording.